Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your show, Good Morning Kuwait. This is your host, Abdulaziz Darwish. We are coming to you live this morning from the Ministry of Information studios here in downtown Kuwait. And now it's February. We're celebrating our National Liberation Day of our lovely country, state of Kuwait. And before we start, everyone, I would like to greet our working crew. And also, Sarah. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, Aziz, and good morning and happy morning to you, dear viewers. Welcome to a new episode of your morning program, Good Morning Kuwait. And today, as always, we have various segments and special guests that we are so happy and pleased to have them with us this morning. So please keep watching us till the end of the program and never go away. So, Aziz, yesterday that was really a special occasion for all around the world. It's about expressing love. And here we would like to discuss, me and you, Aziz, about an Islamic point of view, about how we can actually express our love. We do not actually have one day actually to expressing our love, isn't it, Aziz?
Love is like spreading everywhere. You love your
Yes.
family, you love your people. If you love something, you have to do it. If you love your passion, you will go with it. So love, it's about something, it's a simple word, like four words or four symbols, but the meaning, it's huge.
The meaning is the huge. We can actually express our love to our family, to our friends, even to our job, actually to ourselves actually. And because now we are living in the February season, the celebrations season, we can express our love to our country as well. How we can express our love to be a good actually citizens, be a really active young citizens to our beloved country Kuwait, isn't it, Aziz?
And you have to also have a responsibility.
Yes.
If you have the responsibility, you will do something from your heart, it will goes by heart.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna feel it. If you're working hard, if you do your job very well, because you have to be ambassador, representative of your country. If you travel everywhere, you're the ambassador of your country.
Exactly.
This is the important.
Indeed, Aziz, and I know some people, and we're going to discuss that later on. Some people, they express and show their love to their country by having some mess around, especially in the 2 days, February, the Liberation Day, and also the National Day, which is not good actually to be we have to be a really good citizens to express our love. So, dear viewers, actually, we have also lovely weather
Lovely.
these days.
So during these days, everyone who's watching us through the KTV2 will have a lovely weather. So let's check about the weather forecast with my co-host, Fahad Al-Ataibi.
Good morning, dear viewers. Scattered light rain right now over some areas. Cold weather expected this morning with light to moderate northwesterly wind freshening at times with a speed of 10 to 45 kilometers per hour. Chances for rain will continue with us until tomorrow morning. By today, it's going to be very cold weather. Late night with light to moderate northwesterly wind with a speed of 10 to 45 kilometers per hour. Minimum temperature, as we can see, we recorded 10 degrees in Kuwait International Airport. Maximum temperature may reach today 18 degrees. State of sea, it's going to be slight to moderate rough at times from 2 to 5 feet by today, and tonight it's going to be 2 to 4 feet. Avoid all marine activities for your safety. Expected weather in Kuwait City for the next 5 days. Mild to rather cold weather by day, but still going to have the cold to very cold weather late night and early morning. Significant decreasing in temperature this coming weekend may reach 7 degrees in Kuwait International Airport, also Kuwait City, but over the desert area will range between 3 to 5 degrees. As we can see, maximum temperature will range between 18 to 20 degrees. Northwesterly wind will continue with us for the next 5 days, but we are expecting freshening wind this coming Friday. This is our weather forecasting this morning. Thanks for watching us. And now let's go back to our colleague Aziz and Sarah.
We are back to our show again. Good morning, Kuwait. We have a daily segment about the Kuwaiti News Agency. Kuwaiti's social development is based on transparent constitutional rules and guidelines which offer, educate, already support to its youth, women, the elderly, and persons who already have diabetes. And a diplomat said on Monday, the state provides free social insurance, social welfare, and healthcare to its nationals in the event of old age, sickness, and or the inability to work. Kuwait's permanent ambassador to the United Nations, Tariq Al-Bannai, told a UN Economic and Social Committee session.
Minister of Social Affairs and Community Development and Minister of State for Women and Childhood Affairs, Engineer May Al-Baghli, departed to Turkey to see the progress of relief operations and delivery of materials while conveying Kuwait's compassion from its leadership, government, and people in the force of the devastating earthquake in Syria and Turkey that caused thousands of casualties.
Kuwaiti's Minister of Health Dr. Ahmed Al-Awadi said on Tuesday that the blood donation is regarded as a great and noble human value that reflects the altruism and self-already abnegation. The minister made the remark while launching the country's annual blood donation campaign for the successive sixth year at the Central Blood Bank.
Kuwait oil price went up by 83 cents to 85.48 per barrel, announced by Kuwait Petroleum Corporation, the KPC, on Tuesday. This is all the news we have for today, dear viewers, and now let's have this shorter break and then we'll be right back to you.
What a lovely day. What a lovely morning in our lovely country, state of Kuwait. We are in February, the month of celebration. When the beginning of raising the flag ceremony, my co-host Sarah, state of Kuwait starting celebration the National Liberation Day. National Day 62 and Liberation Day 32.
Yes.
So we are very proud.
For sure.
And may OSH will the state of Kuwait more development and more prosperity.
Inshallah. And what is specialized this month with our songs. I love actually the national song give you that spirit of loving our country. So how about your viewers to listen to this beautiful song, and we'll be right back. May Allah protect the Sheikh Nawaf Al-Ahmed Al-Jaber Al-Sabah and Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al Al-Jaber Al-Ahmed Al-Jaber Al-Sabah and all the people who are living in this lovely land. Happy celebrations, everyone. So as you were going to start our segments for today and our special reports, and now we're going to talk about football.
Football and also sports. So football is the game itself may have become that we call it now well known in Pakistan, but the ball of the sport is played and continues to be part of a daily life in South Asian country. Pakistan's contribution to the game is being already felt, tangibility, and it's the biggest tournament as Qatar hosts the 2022 FIFA World Cup. This is the fact that holds true for the almost every other major tournaments and the league. So to know more about it, let's check this report about my colleagues. They will be right back.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Today we are attending the event that is organized by the Islamic Republic of Pakistan and Sialkot Chamber of Commerce and Industry to showcase some of the Pakistani products and merchandise. In the report there is more. Stay tuned.
Yes, but this is a two-day exhibition. Where we have like 5 major sectors from Sialkot Chamber of Commerce and Industry, which includes sports goods, leather, surgical instruments, beekeeping gears, and rice. So, because we consider that these are major commodities of export from Pakistan, especially to many parts of the world, and we want that these products have also some footprint here in the market of Kuwait. And I'm sure that this two-day exhibition and the visit of over 30 companies from Pakistan will help in boosting the economic ties between Pakistan and Kuwait, and help in deepening the already existing very close and friendly relations between Pakistan and Kuwait.
Good morning. This expo is basically it's a B2B linkage between the Pakistan and Kuwaiti community, and more than 20 companies have come here in Kuwait Chamber of Commerce, and we are exhibiting. We have brought more than 5 different sectors from the Sialkot business community, which is consisting of leather goods, surgical, beauty instruments, sports fitness, martial arts. So a lot of companies are here. We are exhibiting here on 8th and 9th of February. And you can come in. It is a great opportunity for Kuwaiti business people to come and meet with the manufacturers of Sialkot, have a good B2B linkage, and hopefully a prosperous business in the future.
The city Sialkot of Pakistan. And first of all, I like to take this opportunity to pay my regards to Kuwaiti Chamber of Commerce to invite us here today. We are here to represent our products of football, and we have been privileged to provide our products to the world-renowned events like FIFA World Cup in Qatar in 2022 and in Russia, and before that in Brazil. So now we have reached this country and we have been amazed to see the potential here. Qatar has a very strong economy. And people here, their love for sport showed us that there is a great business potential in coming days. So we are amazed, and we again like to thank you for the people who have organized this event. And we believe this will bring very strong ties between the two countries.
Clothing, medical equipment, and leather, just to name some of Pakistan products. And the most famous and universal product of all is the ball of the World Cup. They manufactured first in Brazil 2014 until the last World Cup in Qatar. For the future, we hope all the best for our brotherly country, the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. That was our report. I will see you next time.
The Kuwait National Petroleum Company attaches special importance to creativity and innovation, stemming from its keenness to develop the spirit of creativity and innovation among its employees. KNPC has created an innovation studio in the main building, with the aim of promoting the culture of innovation, enabling employees to establish their activities, hold brainstorming sessions, and research various creative ideas in an appropriate atmosphere. In addition to embracing the innovators and providing them with assistance in implementing their ideas, with the support and supervision of the Innovation Committee, consisting of 12 male and female employees, which seeks, with the support of the senior management, to contribute to the advancement of institutional work.
Well, now after seeing this special report, and now let's welcome our first interview segment with our special guest. The Kuwait National Petroleum Company attached special importance to creativity and innovation, stemming from its keenness to develop the spirit of creativity and innovation among its employees. KNPC has created an innovation studio in the main building with the aim of promoting the culture of innovation, enabling employees to establish their activities, hold brainstorming sessions with the support and supervision of the Innovation Committee, consisting of 12 male and female employees, which seeks, with the support of the senior management, to contribute to the advancement of institutional work. DCEO Planning and Finance established and multidisciplinary committee on 6 July 2017. The Innovation Task Force is responsible for developing an innovation strategy, forming and a leading role in researching new and innovation ways of carrying out the business, maximizing the use of technology to meet future challenges and needs, encouraging and facilitating the participation of employees in the international arena with symposium, competitions, and conferences, develop and participate in social programs. So, dear viewers, how about to welcome our dear guest, Engineer Anwar Mahmoud El Rashid. She's an engineer business development. So, hello and good morning, Engineer Anwar.
Hello, good morning, Sarah.
We are so happy to have you with us in our show today.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you.
So, the Engineer Anwar, today we're going to talk about this special innovation, actually. So, before we're starting our discussion, Engineer, we would like to know, first of all, about the definition, or let's say the essential meaning of innovation.
So, basically, innovation is adding value by forming new ideas of doing things differently, better, or simply enhancing on a new process. If I may add an example, we can say the first telephone was an invention. The first cellular phone is either an invention or innovation. However, the first smartphone is definitely an innovation.
Okay, that's amazing. So there's a differences between both of them.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So what is the importance actually of innovation, especially in business, Engineer?
Innovation is very important, especially in organizations like KNPC. They help make the organization more relevant, more sustainable, and it helps companies grow. It helps them differentiate themselves between other companies.
So it has some importance not only in business, isn't it?
Of course, yeah.
So to many fields, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you elaborate more about the main importance of that?
Innovation makes companies penetrate markets faster. This is what I can add.
That's amazing, engineer. So let's talk about the members of this innovation in KNPC. Who represents actually this innovation, engineer?
The Innovation Committee is sponsored by Mr. Khalid Khayat, DCO Planning and Finance, and our head of committee is team leader Bassam Al-Shimmari. Also, we are comprised from 12 members. These 12 members are multidisciplinary and from all levels. This gives the committee a strength because we share knowledge amongst each other. Also, whenever we evaluate ideas, we have subject matter experts that evaluate each idea.
That's amazing. So almost how many members are they in this innovation?
12 members.
Oh, 12 members. Yeah. As mentioned, male and female, both of them.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Are you planning to have more members in the future?
Yeah, of course, because we are planning to encourage the innovation culture within KNPC.
That's amazing, engineer. So tell us a little bit about the initiation of the Innovation Committee at the KNPC more.
The Innovation Committee was initiated in 2017 with the purpose to embed innovation culture within the company. Also, we wanted to be aligned with the Kuwait vision, New Kuwait 2035, and encourage innovation within the country.
Within the country, that's amazing. So let's talk about the journey, actually. How has the journey has been in creating innovation in KNPC? We'd like to know the steps, actually, or the history, the beginning of that.
We are proud of what we accomplished so far, alhamdulillah. We came up with a strategy, roadmap, vision, mission, all in-house without any help from outside. And we succeeded in actually planting the seed of innovation in KNPC. And now even other companies are wanting to have our feedback and our lessons learned.
So any success actually project has its own, let's say, struggles or challenges. So I'm pretty sure you faced some of the challenges. Could you share with us some of the challenges?
Yeah, we did face many challenges. One of the challenges was making our colleagues understand the essential meaning of innovation. We tackled that by having awareness sessions, many campaigns. Also, another challenge was measuring innovation and implementing the ideas that we had, because all ideas came from different fields and we had to follow up with these ideas. Another challenge would be innovation requires change, and change is very difficult in the oil and gas sector. So we struggled with that. However, with the help of our senior management and their buy-in, it was alhamdulillah tackled.
That's amazing. So innovation requires change. And you already mentioned about what's the definition of innovation. We'd like to know the types or the different types of innovation, Engineer Anwar. Would you like to share it with us?
Yeah, there are 4 types of innovation. The first type is called incremental innovation. This is the most popular and it's the easiest one. All companies do it. KNPC, since it started, it had incremental innovation. It targets existing technology with existing market. However, there is another type which is called disruptive innovation. Disruptive is for existing technology and a new market. For example, existing market with new technology. For example, Amazon, when they started selling books instead of bookshops, they sold it in the internet. Another type is architectural innovation. An example for that is Uber. Because Uber, they have the technology, but for picking up people, but they don't have the market of sending food, so they made Uber Eats. This is architectural innovation. Finally, the rarest type of innovation, which most people think this is actually innovation, but it's very hard to implement. It's called radical innovation. For radical innovation, it's we have an example like airplanes. It's a new market with new technology.
New market, new technology. So let's talk about you, Engineer Anwar. Let's take the committee in the side and take about you. Why actually you found yourself in this field, the innovation, let's say, field? Talk about yourself.
Yeah, I love brainstorming ideas. I love being part of a committee that thinks outside the box. So actually, I was chosen to be a member of this committee.
That's amazing, and all the best of luck to you, Engineer Anwar. So what are your main accomplishments as a committee in the KNPC?
We had many accomplishments, thankfully, throughout the years, and our main accomplishment is doing 2 hackathons. A hackathon is a full-day event where people gather to create ideas, brainstorm for ideas, and finally, it's a competition where they present their ideas. And the first hackathon was general. The second hackathon was called a refinery-a-thon, where it's more technical. It tackled certain problems in the refinery. From both events, we had too many ideas and we implemented them. Also, another accomplishment was that we did 3 ideas together campaign. These campaigns we collected ideas from, and people presented them to the management, and all these events, maybe we had about 500 ideas.
Wow.
Where 30 ideas actually were implemented as we speak now.
And we can see too many youth people, actually Kuwait youth people, they have too many ideas as well.
Yeah, mashallah, they do.
So what is the best idea you actually experienced from all of those people?
I can't say the best idea because all ideas tackle certain problems.
Okay.
So we had many great ideas, to be honest.
Great ideas. So tell us more about the innovation studio. It is really located for sure in the KNPC. So let's talk more about the studio, actually.
Yeah, the innovation studio was one of our great accomplishments because we designed it in-house. One of the members is an architect, Ruba Saleh. She designed the studio herself. This saved the company a lot of money, and we built the studio with 3 main zones: the nomadic zone, the collaborative zone, and the social zone. In the nomadic zone, you do research, you work by yourself in a quiet atmosphere. In the collaborative zone, you share your ideas with people and you present them. In the social zone, it's a more laid-back setup, and you brainstorm there for
wow,
ideas.
That's amazing. It's a lovely studio. So what are your plans, actually, Engineer Anwar, for the innovation in KNPC in the future?
Our plans, we are currently working on upskilling the people for innovation, and we want to have innovation champions in each department. This is our target. So we will develop them in the future.
Yes.
And also our second plan is having a refinery-based innovation studio that is more technical, that capitalize on the projects there and optimizes facilities such as workshops, laboratories, other high-tech resources.
What about children? Do you have like any workshop for children in the KNPC?
Children can be part of our events, yeah, of course.
Wow.
We plan to do that in the future.
So it is your ambition, actually, your own ambition in the future.
Yeah, inshallah.
Inshallah. So thank you so much, Engineer Anwar, and all the best of luck for you and your committee.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for having me.
You're most welcome. So, thanking our dear guest, Engineer Anwar Mohammed Al-Shoot. She's an engineer business development. Sustainability and access to an environment free of pollution, carbon and harmful actually emissions, and a group of experts and speakers composed a great event that discussed ways and tools to activate the management of recycling and types of renewable energy available, and address other topics on the roles of uses of renewable energy and recycled materials, as well as review the actual experiences carried out by the countries of the region. So how about we'll take a look at this report and they'll be right back to you.
The world today suffers from the challenges of finding alternatives to waste, recycling and energy transition, and enforcing the priorities of sustainable development and climate protection, which was recommended by the recent GCC summit held in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, in the presence of the kings and emirs of the GCC countries through Visions 2035. The forum looks forward to the definition of new solutions, strategic planning for recycling and sustainable clean energy alternatives, including green hydrogen in the light of the digital transformation and energy transition, in addition to focusing on multiple technical aspects, which include project management.
Good morning. Thank you for having us, and welcome to the Gulf Waste Management Forum. The idea of this forum is to shed the light on the latest technologies and innovations available in terms of recycling, renewable energy, and green hydrogen. As you know, the world is facing challenges in dealing with waste and finding renewable energy solutions. And the objective of this forum is to invite local and regional experts to first understand the challenges that are facing the region. Second of all, discuss what are the best options in terms of dealing with these issues. And the idea of inviting experts is to exchange knowledge between countries. For example, in Kuwait, we've invested in solar energy, whereas in Qatar, they invested in waste to energy. So we want to learn from them and exchange knowledge with other countries. Reduce waste. Do not try to segregate, try to recycle. There are many options in Kuwait. Many people are not aware that there are so many options of recycling in Kuwait. Actually, a lot of the, you can see in the co-ops, they have these boxes where you can dispose your electronic waste, you can dispose your plastics, and even used clothes, which it can be recycled for other purposes.
We are extremely happy to participate in this Gulf Waste Management and Recycle Forum. Sustainability to our company is very, very important. We have a two-way approach for sustainability. In the first approach, we are trying to be more sustainable in our internal operations. We have something known as green steps. In order to do better in our sustainability activities, we are trying to eliminate carbon footprint from our operations. That is the first side. In the second approach, we are trying to help our customers to become more sustainable in their sustainability ambitions. You know, by the way of developing and producing more environment-friendly products, more sustainable products for their operations.
This forum, so actually this is a Gulf Waste Management event, and this is a beautiful event. Why? Because we are bringing all the countries together in one single platform that will benefit us not to waste, okay, and how to save the planet and make the planet in a green way. Now, see, there are so many technologies coming up nowadays, and we should know what technologies can help us not to waste and save the material and save the item. Because in the future, we have to think of our future generation. How can they live successfully in this planet while having the ecosystem and eco-friendly this planet? So, if we make the green planet, it will help us to survive more in a long term. So, this participants, all the exhibitors and the speakers and the participants, they are talking about how to save the planet and make eco-friendly for us. So they'll be giving all the information that we need to know in this era. And I am sure that this is a beautiful event that organized, bringing all the Gulf technologies, and it is opportunity for us also to show different technologies that will help the human and the humanity to go eco-friendly and save the planet and be green everywhere.
Martin Belgraver from the Netherlands was a professional tennis player in the 1990s, founder and owner of a tennis academy with young talent and professional tennis players. I am the general manager of a great private tennis academy since September 1920. 10 years career and uncountable countries.
We are back to our show again. Good morning, Kuwait. We are moving for our second interview segment where we saw a glimpse about our second distinguished guest. He participated in the tournaments in 50+ countries during the 10 years of his career and reached the top of 200 in the ATP World Ranking. His big dream was one day playing in the French Open in Paris, which he did already in 1996. So let's welcome today Martin Belgraver. Is a General Manager of the Tennis Academy. Hello and good morning.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being on air.
You're most welcome, and thank you so much for joining us today in our show, Good Morning Kuwait. We already had a chit chat, and the off air we talk more about the Tennis Academy. We talk already more about your journey. I already presented to you. So can you share with us more about yourself to the dear viewers?
Well, my name is Martijn. I'm 51 years old. I'm an ex-tennis professional. I always say that I played in the 90s, which is already in the last century. As you said, I traveled a lot. I played many matches, and for the last 20 years I had an academy back home in Holland. And now since the last 4 years I'm here in Kuwait, being the general manager for the great project of Rafa Nadal.
Nice. So when we talk more about the Tennis Academy, I see some like a good video. I see the course, the people who's already participating of the tennis. Let's talk more about the academy itself.
The academy itself is not only tennis. We have so many more extra facilities. We have incredible bike studio. We have a Zen studio. We have a paddle court, which is also a trend here in Kuwait. I would say with all the coaches that we have a world-class facility, basically for every Kuwaiti to enjoy.
Nice. So when we talk more about now, we mentioned about the paddle, mashallah, we're distributing a lot in the state of Kuwait. So we noticed like the demand of tennis are increasing in Kuwait, especially the tennis. We call it the tennis, like people like to compete. We have too many athletics now, we have too many competitions. So in your point of view, and you are special in this field, how do you see the demand of tennis, the Kuwaitis demand of tennis in the state of Kuwait?
Well, since we opened in September 2020, we have been very successful with our programs. Obviously, tennis starts with kids, so we have an incredible junior program. We have 150 kids, nice. Out of which we already have very strong.
Today we have
potential.
An event, right?
Yes, today we have an event with all the kids, basically for the National Day. So we have 60, 70 kids who are going to be waving the flags. We're going to do a nice video. So no, it's very nice that we start with kids. But also the interest of adults is really there to learn the game. And we are here also to spread, the love of tennis, because that's what we're here for.
And also the good thing you mentioned now, because we are in February, we're celebrating our National Liberation Day. And good now you do like an event to gather the kids to sharing for them their passion and love for our lovely country, Kuwait. So when we talk more about now the events, we talk about the academy, we talk more about the demand of the tennis. So we have too many, like we call it events in Kuwait for the tennis competition, sometimes international and even locally. Let's talk more about the events of the tennis.
Well, the events that we do are basically on the international tennis calendar. So since, let's say, 9 months, we are hosting international tournaments for girls, for boys, for professionals. And all of these tournaments are being held at the academy. And this is basically putting Kuwait on the map, because nice. These people, they are accumulating points for the world ranking in order to become, professional tennis players. That's what, they dream about. So we have about 10 of these international tournaments. And we would like to get more.
So we'll get more and more and more. We are very eager, by the way. Next time we'll be there to cover more about this huge, big events. Now we'll talk about international. Let's go back again to the clubs event as well. I know like sometimes you have like a small, we call events during the maybe weekly events, monthly, competing, champions. Let's talk more.
Well,
like tennis for fun, right?
Sometimes it's even daily. At this moment, we have an intermediate class, intermediate tennis tournament. We have the start of a paddle tournament.
Nice.
We have the quarterfinals of the international tennis tournament. So we have a lot of events going on, sometimes daily. So for us, it's a way to activate the place. Sometimes it's kids, sometimes it's parents, sometimes it's adults, sometimes it's only ladies. So we are trying to accommodate everybody, but we should also not forget the fitness side.
Nice.
Because we did a stretch under the stars yesterday. We're going to do yoga. Basically, all these events should, facilitate all the services that we have, and make sure that people are happy to be in the academy.
And we are also very happy today you are with us here in the show. Next time I will bring my rocket. I will go there to participate.
We should do an on-site, documentary.
Documentary,
Yes.
nice. So in the beginning, I saw like an amazing report about the visiting of the star Rafael Nadal to the academy. He see already the facilities of the tennis, and he see already the tennis courts, the young generation, the athletics. Let's talk more about his visit in the state of Kuwait. You are being there. You saw the event. How was it?
Well, I actually had the chance to play with Rafa, which is
Playing with him?
Yes, it was on the court, so that was pretty special. But Rafa was also here to see how the methodology of our coaches in the staff, how we are doing. So for him, it's a way to be proud of his second academy, because the academy in Mallorca is the first one, but we have the honor of having the second ever Rafa Nadal Academy in the world,
Nice.
which makes this place very, very special, also for the whole family.
Nice. And there's something else. When you played with him, you're already interacting with him. How do you see his personality? As he's already a star, Rafael Nadal, we see him always in the TV. He already compete for the French already Open. He talked like more than 10 times. When you were already competing with him, how was that time when his personality?
Well, I was definitely not competing with him. I was actually alongside another player, because it was like 2 against 1.
Nice.
By myself, it's not possible anymore or ever. But no, Rafa is humble. He's very nice. He took the time to meet everybody in the team. They could ask questions, and I think for any coach to be in the presence of such a legend, it's an honor, it's a privilege. So they were able to ask him questions, and he took all of his time. And yeah, he's a very nice person.
Nice. And you're also nice as well. We already, today you mentioned, today you have like an event for the kids for the celebration for National Day. And you also have a huge event now, because the next week we are celebrating for the 62 Liberation and 32, we'll call it National Liberation Day.
Yes.
So what you are planning and preparing for something for the tennis academy for this kind of a huge occasion?
Well, it's a little bit of a surprise. We're going to do it actually this afternoon.
Starting from today?
Yes, actually all the kids who are participating in our junior program, and like I said, we have about 150, they will participate in, flag bearing, maybe some things on their face, the flags. And we're going to report it. We're going to make a nice video of it. We are going to send it out on our social media platforms. And it's like basically saying, great Liberation Day from the Rafa Nadal Academy.
Thank you so much. But there is something else. You've been in the state of Kuwait for a long time. How do you see state of Kuwait? How do you see the people and the culture? You've been here, you're interacting with people all the time. You see the demand. You already have too many Kuwaiti athletics. You attend too many events for the tennis. You will see also the people. How do you see the state of Kuwait?
Well, in the last couple of years, it's really picked up. I would say the sports part and also the healthy lifestyle part is really there. We have a great restaurant that serves healthy food, which is also part of the attitude that we would like to bring. Yeah.
So what about you interacting with people? I want to ask, how do you see Kuwait?
Well, I mean, in our club, we have about 95% we have Kuwaitis, and we are in our 3rd year of operations, and many people stay with us, so we no longer consider them as our clients, but more as our ambassadors. So they keep coming back for our club to participate in everything that we do, or they bring their kids. Because don't forget, in the last 2 years, it was difficult to do a lot of events, and now we are a full-fledged academy. So yeah, we're interacting great with all of them and enjoying our time here.
Nice. We're also enjoying our time with you. And now, because we talk about the competitions, we talk about the levels of the tennis in Kuwait. What about the future agenda? I know we are still beginning of the year. We have too many things to do. What about the international competitions happening for the state of Kuwait for tennis?
For the last 2 years, we've had the GCC Olympic Games.
Nice.
We did our part for the tennis. I think it's worth mentioning that our team, the Kuwait team, the tennis team, they won the singles and the team event. So for the last 20 years, this was not really the case, but this is part of our international calendar. We have the Arab Masters at the end of the year. We count on Rafa to come to Kuwait and play an exhibition match and also be with us with the members end of December, hopefully. And also we would like to do a big paddle event in the arena.
Nice. And when we talk more about the event itself, when the last Olympic game, how was it? Like it's a huge event, people attending. It was like people full with passion, people cheering for tennis. How does it feel to you?
Well, I mean, we were proud. I mean, our team, especially our tennis team, was working, and also our fitness team was working very hard with these players to prepare them for these championships. And then seeing them win against the Omanis, the Qataris, the people from Saudi Arabia, and also seeing the reaction of all these players coming to Kuwait and seeing the academy. As you can see in the video, the place is stunning. It's an incredibly beautiful place. So we were proud, of course, to have the players to do well, but also to have such a great facility to host and to receive all these players.
Nice. We say all the time, our guests, we're already proud of you, proud of our teams, and thank you so much for participating today. We can say all the time that good times run very fast.
Thank you very much.
We didn't fill the time. Thank you so much for joining us. For sure to come here again, we'll talk more about the great achievement. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. So special thanks to our guest, Martin Belgraver. He's a general manager of Tennis Academy, already sharing with us about the academy, about the competitions, and even about the players and the teams. Now, dear viewers, we'll go to this tiny break. Then we'll continue.
I sang to you, I sang. Who is more dear to me than you? This is Kuwait, our lovely land, our lovely homeland. I love you, Kuwait, and I love you too, dear viewers. And please celebrate this beautiful February and enjoy the celebrations. So, Aziz, really a lovely month, isn't it?
Lovely month, lovely celebrations, lovely occasion. Everything about this month, it's about the celebration. You will see the Kuwaiti flag anywhere in the streets, in the building of government and also private sectors. The families are happy. They're wearing also the children in the Kuwaiti flag. It's a huge event, a huge occasion. And now, dear viewers, we already guess we reached the end, right, Sarah?
We reached the end, Aziz. I hope you enjoyed our episode as much as we did. See you for the next one and happy celebrations.
Happy celebrations. See you tomorrow.